Brennan, do you remember what you were going to tell me to draw?
No, not in the slightest.
Okay, I'm not drawing anything.
I wish I did, because that was the plan this evening, everybody. I was going to actually challenge Kat to draw something.
Also, hello, everybody.
Yeah, I'm guessing it
hi.
was going to be something to do with Knuckles. Oh, that was it! Excellent.
God damn it, I haven't wormed my way out of this.
Okay. Well, I've kind of got to say something a little bit about the episode, in this sense, beforehand. But yeah, I mean, most of you guys are kind of watch the episode first and then come back to the pre or post show. I think, if you're even interested in that, and if you're not interested in it, well, you're not listening to me now. So, yeah, if you're not interested in it, screw you guys. You're not even here. You guys are listening. You guys,
Damn.
you guys are the awesome guys. Don't tell the people who aren't here that we said screw them. Or do.
Yeah.
I don't care. It's a Thursday. And there are 2 episodes left on this 10 episode, 14 Ice Age, 16 End of Universes run of Sonic Boom. Yeah,
We're almost done.
Because we have a very articulate Knuckles in this particular episode.
Oh.
Instead, well, I was thinking that we could have a Knuckles performing Shakespeare.
Which play?
Macbeth.
Macbeth?
Yes, specifically Alas Poyoric. But that
That's not.
is that Macbeth? I can't remember. Is it? What is it?
See, that's.
Oh, I am sorry.
Basically, you want me to draw the stereotype. You want you to draw the stereotypical image of the actor holding the skull and going.
Yes, except that the skull has on the hat.
Yeah.
Well then.
Okay.
As in the hat. Hey, make it an echidna skull if you want. Right?
Oh God, no.
And a kid in the skull. Down in Pumpkin Hill has to find my lost piece.
Yeah. And if you can't do that, do the balcony scene from The Tempest. Right, let's get on with this. I'm sorry. Right.
We're so worn out from these commentaries at this point. It's like, we're just like, okay, here we go.
Anyway, hello.
Hi.
Good news.
Hello.
Good news.
We have some good news.
What?
Remember yesterday's episode?
Yeah.
That was yesterday. Instead, we've got a different episode today. With someone else, and I think it might be a new writer. I don't know.
I can check because I have the episode.
Have you got the episode from?
Written.
What animal brought us the episode today?
Written by Charles Henry Morbiz, I believe is how you pronounce their last name.
I imagine it's Charles Henry, isn't it?
It might be because it has an I at the end instead of a Y. So
that's if it's hyphenated Charles Henry, it's bound to be one of the
it's
French
hyphenated
for that. IMDb, Charles Henry. Morbs? Is it Charles Henry Morbs?
yeah.
Okay. Well, it's a weird one.
Oh boy, is it any worse than the Wolfie resume?
No, 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 no. That episode went up today, by the way. That was
Oh, what a
the
quinky dink.
The Woofy one. Right. Okay. It's okay. Charles Henry was the writer of one episode of the Monster Buster Club.
Oh,
Mysterious.
The head writer for 13 episodes, writer for 5 episodes of Gormiti, the Lords of Nature Return.
Oh. What?
well,
Writer for 3 episodes of Bar Bar and the Adventures of Badoo.
Who's Badoo? Questions.
I don't know who Badoo is. Who
You
Badoo?
must find out who Badoo is.
Who Badoo? No, Bar Bar is. If it's
Badoo,
not who we're thinking of, I think Badoo is Bar Bar's son.
Yes, Badoo is the small
oh, I got
one.
you.
We have discovered you.
The Adventures of Badoo. Badoo, Badoo, how about you, you, Adventures of Badoo, Badoo, Badoo. He's also the co-executive producer. We know a co-executive producer. For 48 episodes of Monster Buster Club. Was the executive producer for 26 episodes and producer for 13 episodes of that Gormiti, the Lords of Nature Return. And for the TV miniseries Famous Five on the Case, is executive producer for 24 episodes and co-executive producer for 4 episodes of that. Now, I read Famous Five books when I was a kid. We might have a slight woofy situation here.
Oh boy.
I'm pretty certain. I'm pretty certain that some of these. Oh boy, some of these. I'm pretty certain.
So I was right in that it's worse than Wolfie then.
I'm certain that some of these weren't written by Enid Blyton. Okay. Hell, the Secret Seven didn't go anywhere near these. Right, wait for this. Are you sitting comfortably, everybody? Then I'll begin. Oh god, I've just seen some of the episodes from the other series as well. Oh my lord! Right. So
The Adventures of episode titles.
yes, the famous five are on the case.
Woo.
Boy, the case of the messy, mucked-up masterpiece.
What?
The case of the guy who makes you act like a chicken.
That's a mysterious case indeed.
Heck, why wasn't that a film? The case of the medieval meathead. The case, Cat will like this one. The case of the defective detective. Presumably because a small child had hit him with a needle gun and sent him to sleep.
Presumably.
The case of the plot to pull the plug.
Oh, that's sad.
That sounds quite sinister, actually. The case of the plot to turn off somebody's life support machine. Basically, that's what it sounds like. The plant that could eat your house. Which
I don't know if I would want that.
Isn't a case.
No, it's not.
The case of the sticks and their tricks. There is more than one sticks in the Famous Five. This is terrifying. Thank God,
require multiple sticks.
Thank God the series was cancelled. The Fudgy Fry Pirates. The case of the stinky smell. Okay, as a lover of puns, I do appreciate this one. The case of the hot air baboom.
Oh my god.
I also approve.
Yeah.
Heyo.
The case of the thief who drinks from the toilet.
Ew.
What?
I think that might have been a dog then.
Yes, that might have been the Famous Five's dog. I think that was the cause of that.
So it was Buster then.
We do not speak that name.
Maybe was the tricks of the sticks just multiple busters? God, the museum that got mashed and mangled.
Oh my god, is everybody alright?
These are some very
We don't-
bleak names.
Yeah. Oh my lord. Sorry, peripheral vision. The case of the fish that flew the coop.
The case of the fish that...
Yeah, I will repeat that. The case of the fish that flew the coop.
I would investigate
Oh.
that. That is indeed a mystery.
Yeah.
For some reason, we've then got listed down the case of the fudgy pirates again. Case of the gold medal and the iron horse. The case of the cactus, the coot, and the cowboy boot. Not to mention the bowl of fruit, presumably.
I'm not going to question this.
And,
I'm not even...
and a restringed lute.
I'm not even going to question this.
And the fine pinstrip suit. A broken lute.
Oh, no, we've done lute.
God damn it.
Wait, but my lute was a restringed lute, so you just went and broke my lute.
I destroyed your lute.
God, you monster! It was a precious lute. What's Sting gonna play now on his next album? God damn it! Right, the case of the snow, the glow, and the oh no. Oh no!
Oh no.
Oh no!
Damn you, Knuckles, what are you doing?
The case of the 8 arms and no fingerprints. Gee, I wonder what's involved there. Clearly it is some kind of goat.
Yeah, it was probably the goat from the creative writing.
The case of the bogus
Have an extra leg
banknotes.
on
Now,
his chin.
the case of the bogus banknotes sounds a little bit more like something that should be there. The case of the felon with frosty fingers. Yep, Captain Birdseye is responsible and is now behind bars. The case of Ali's really very bad singing.
What kind of a case is that?
I've no idea.
Do I even want to know?
Which is a pity because Gormiti's got fantastic names. I mean, proper names for episodes, alright? We've got The Rot of Gorm, The Ring of Eternity, The Pearl of the Deep, The Forgotten Valley, The Crystal Curse, Power of the West. All things like this. Forest Asunder, Flight of the Snow Eagle, Exchange...
Kevin is starting to get really into this.
Battle from Within.
Yes.
Unseen Danger. Dust in the Wind. Dark Water. Anyone remember Dark Water? The Curse of Dark Water? Anyone at all? If you remember Curse of Dark Water, please put a comment in, because no one else remembers Curse of Dark Water. I'd just like to know that there was somebody else out there that did. And perhaps the best one, diamonds are an evil lord's best friend, which kind of sticks out like a sore thumb in amongst all these other ones. Anyway, so...
It does, actually, yeah.
Charles Henri Morabs, Charles Henri, that's the writer today. Not listed down yet are any Sonic Boom credits.
Oh.
Somebody sort this out immediately. Also, somebody tidy up the famous 5 crits because they're kind of all over the place. So yeah, that's that.
Mm. So that was pretty much everything in the resume, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
How's the Hamlet coming along, Kat?
Do you want Knuckles in the traditional Hamlet pose?
The
Or do you want
traditional
Knuckles, like,
on one.
essentially curled around the hat, just very sad?
The traditionals
Because
on
I'm
one
partway through
knee.
drawing Knuckles curled around the hat, looking extremely sad.
No, the traditional on one knee, raising the skull upwards, but the skull has the hat on.
Oh, but Kevin, sad Knuckles.
Well, no, because no.
But Kevin,
A happy Knuckles because he's amused by the hat on the skull. Because that's the sort of thing that Knuckles would find really funny. I think this Knuckles.
see, like, I'm sending
He'd start
you
talking it. He'd start talking to it and like listening to it and going like and having a conversation with it. And then he would end up having an argument with it because it's Boom Knuckles. So
Well,
Did you want an image or a comic?
well, I'm kind of open to either. I mean, I'm just saying what this Knuckles would do, and
This is the sad Knuckles.
and why he
There
would be
was my
happy
favourite rank.
Knuckles. He would be most amused Knuckles this month. Where are we? Where is the episode? And what brought it to us this fine day?
a pterodactyl.
A different pigeon. We
A
hired a new pigeon.
A pterodactyl that you've stuck feathers to and are pretending it's a pigeon. Okay. Well, we'll go with it. So
Sure, why not?
We've got our episode today from our new pigeon, who calls himself. It's very difficult to get engraved on a bowl, by the way. Especially if its cost is per letter. So we've got that today. It's episode 35. Do we know what the episode title is? Donnie, you're the man with the knowledge.
Too good to be true.
Too good to be true. Other or alternative titles, I can't believe it's not Echidnas.
I mean, it could be worse. It could be butter.
Can you tell? Can you tell Knuckles from not Knuckles?
You tell Knuckles from butter.
Which Knuckles doesn't belong here?
Neither of them is the other Knuckle.
One of these nuts
Standard
is not
Knuckles.
like the others. One of these nuts just doesn't belong.
One of these Knucks gets actually called Knucks. which I was watching it in bed and I practically fell out of bed when I had with great frequency Knuckles being referred to as Knucks, because that doesn't really happen that much with Sega. Everyone else, it was that the community refers to him as Knucks and always has done, but actually within Sonic itself, Knuckles is I think always pretty much referred to as Knuckles.
Knucklehead. That as well.
Yes, but even that's only a couple of times. And that's when Sonic's angry and forgets himself.
Yeah, pretty much.
If I remember rightly, there was a time in Sonic X where there was like one of the Sonic and Knuckles fights where it was pretty much started because Knuckles was doing a thing that he's decided to do, and Sonic's like, "Yeah, you knucklehead" or something. Knuckles sort of did a sort of turn around and sort of duh, and then proceeded to punch him in the face. So yeah, all good. Right, so that's what we got today. We've got Cat drawing away.
So beautiful.
You
Cannot wait for the results.
Yeah.
He's already magnificent.
He's already magnificent. Ooh. Well, that's quite high praise. And then we draw Knuckles throwing the skull at. No. Oh dear.
Don't we all?
No, in all seriousness, because I had to do the edit for that show where we talk about being the Dynamite and then Big the Cat and Sega, and that was such an amazing drawing. I absolutely adore that drawing. Oh, can't get enough of that one. Anyway, so that's today's. Right, has anybody got their episode up, courtesy of our quote-unquote pigeon?
Yep.
Right. Kat,
Yes,
you have episode up?
do.
You do, excellent. Add a 3, and a 2, and a 1, click!